Welcome back, everybody. Wanted to take a few minutes to talk about an important program that small farmers and small businesses might be missing out on because they don't understand it. That's what happened to me. The Paycheck Protection Program, PPP. So if you haven't heard of the Paycheck Protection Program, you're probably living under a rock or something. Little meal ready to eat humor there for you. So the Paycheck Protection Program is in its second round. I'm not going to talk about the first round. It's not applicable to me, and it's probably not applicable to the folks that watch these videos. But round two definitely is. Round two is geared towards sole proprietors, small businesses, folks like that. And though I thought I wasn't qualified, because two main reasons why I thought I wasn't qualified. If you look at the website, the SBA website for the PPP program, there's a part where it says, you look at Form C and you look at line 31 on Form C, the net income of your sole proprietorship, and if it's 0 or less, you do not qualify. Well, I don't really file Form C, I file Form F, but at any rate, even in Form F, my net income's under 0 because, you know, net income is what you made and what went out, and that would be your net income when you subtract that. And mine was under 0, so I didn't qualify. The second thing is it talks about Form C, not about Form F. Form F is the farm form if you are a sole proprietor on a farm. So, no, 2 strikes against me. Figured I wasn't qualified. Well, I ran into a buddy of mine, and he's in the same situation that I'm in. He's a sole proprietor. He doesn't have any employees. He runs a small farm, and he files Form F. He asked me if I had filed my paperwork for the Paycheck Protection Program yet. And I said, no, I haven't. I don't qualify. He goes, well, what do you mean you don't qualify? You made money last year, didn't you? And I was like, well, yeah, I made a little bit. I said, but I didn't make anything on my net. He goes, no, it's not net. It's gross. Gross is just how much you made, not including any expenses that you had. I said, well, I made some money on gross. Not a lot, but I made some. He says, well, then you qualify. I was like, well, okay, but I didn't file Form C. I filed Form F, and it says Form C. He goes, oh, no. Dig down in the website a little ways, and you'll find where it says, if you're a small farm or a sole proprietor farmer or rancher, you can use Form F instead of Form C. And sure enough, I looked on the website, and it says if you're a small farm, if you're a farmer or rancher that files Form F, you can use Form F line 9, gross income, in lieu of Form C line 31, net income. All right, so with that, I am qualified. So I jumped on my credit union's website, and there is a link right there, and probably most banks and credit unions have links to the program. That's where you apply, is through your local lending institution. I clicked it, filled in my name and sole proprietor and my email address. It said submit this and somebody will get back to you in a day or two. Next day, somebody sends me an email and says, you'll get an email from this email address. Go to the link and fill out the account creation thing. Once you have an account, log into your account and fill out the application. So did all that this morning. It took about 10 or 15 minutes. Even on the application itself, it doesn't say anything about Form F. It only talks about Form C. But on SBA's website, it says you can use Form F in lieu of Form C. So that's what I did. That's how I filled it in. Like I said, it took 10 or 15 minutes. I submitted that. And so now it's with my credit union for review. I don't see why I would have any holdups in that. And I'll get not a lot of money, but some, enough to pay for the fertilizer I put on yesterday and some other stuff. And that's good. Then once I get that, I'll be able to file the paperwork for loan forgiveness, and I won't have to pay it back. So hopefully, if you're in this situation, this helps you out. It's a way to get at least a little bit of money coming in, and it could help you out like it is me. Take care.